What's up, guys?
Welcome back to the channel.
In today's video, we have new car video. Last year we did new car week.
Which this year we're actually, not a lot has changed since last year.
Yeah, since last year I have
For
three new
you.
cars.
Next.
Next one, well, we'll start here, and then you guys will see the rest of them. So
Oh.
there's only 3 cars in this video.
Yeah. We're just
Maybe
still
a
lot.
fourth if we have time. The sun's going down real quick.
So we're gonna start off with a car that was intended. This car was bought and intended to be used for YouTube. However, the name of this car should have a video on itself, and just it should be how I got screwed at a Copart, a Copart flip gone wrong, and all of the above. So behind me is a 2010 Acura TL. This was special, 2-time salvage. I knew that when I bought it, but we actually rebuilt this whole car. Like it's not perfect. I never got to painting it. The only thing I had to paint was the bumper and the hood, and I never painted it because once we finished everything, put the radiator in, bled the fluid, put transmission fluid in, it stopped. And what's happening is this thing has the craziest slip between, it's either first or second or third, and I haven't done anything with it. Right now we're still tossing it in the air. I haven't taken it through salvage inspection, which obviously I don't see a point in doing the salvage inspection when I know the car needs a trans. So everything we did, this was a 24-hour rebuild, and everything we did, we got done within 24 working hours, and we still had time to spare, but it never came into fruition because it needs a transmission. So this is $3,000 that I'm down, and
Go on the car.
let's go around the car. It's not perfect. We stopped working on it once we found out that it needed a trans, but all we really did was one headlight, bumper, hood, pop the hood.
Ooh, the lights look good on this.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
It's a fully loaded car. I mean,
Are those new turn signals in there?
no.
Oh.
I actually, the only thing I had to buy was a headlight, a bumper, and a grille, and a whole front. So this is the new radiator support. You can see our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful welds right there.
Oh boy, you should put some sealer or some.
Well, like I said, this car after.
Is that a rivet?
Yes, that was to hold it in place. You don't remember that?
I don't.
Yeah, but yeah, basically what happened was we got this car. This car, all it needs is paint and buttoning up, but it needs a trans, and the transmissions, they're not expensive. But then I'm like, the amount of work, I don't think it's worth it. I did buy one new headlight, and that was it. Hood. This grill was like $200. Very upset, but bumper was like $100 or $80. Headlight I got for $80. Core support I bought for, I think it was like $150. All into it, so I paid after fees $1,200 for the car. I had to put a windshield in it, which was by far the biggest L. The dashboard airbag was blown. And then
Oh, this thing's actually pretty clean.
this thing is mint, so the only way I could keep this is if I needed a daily, which I definitely don't.
It's super hot in here.
It is. I never charged the AC because why would I charge the AC on a car that we went through the works. It only had one blown airbag. I sent the module to get rebuilt, and I have that there too. But let us know in the comment what you guys think we should do with this. I have really I'm really willing to take a bath in it and just
Thing's actually pretty clean.
It is.
I mean, this bumper. I mean, as I say, it's pretty clean. The bumper's.
I mean, it's a bumper.
The rear bumper's cracked. But I mean, it's not terrible.
Not terrible. That tail light fits like crap, but
The side skirt's also the fender, something there.
that was us. That's from us just not wanting to take it off. So all the clips have to be put back. All right, so we're gonna go on to the next car. Brother Lewis is gonna go on to the next car.
I know y'all been wondering what's under this car cover. It's nothing crazy. My name is Louis, and I'm an addict to buying Integras. So, this right here is the 2001 Acura Integra GS sedan. Obviously, there's 4 doors. And I bought this to part out, and it's been tough. I bought this car, I was doing really good. I started back in November. I got really serious in November, and I bought like from November to March, April, I bought like 5 or 6 cars. And this one, it hasn't done too well. So as you can see, the car is complete. So first things first, front bumper's beat. These things usually sell for about 150, 200 bucks. Not worth anything. I did sell a fender though. That was the first thing I sold of this car. The fender and some interior bits. And as you guys saw, we just did a video on this thing. These seats are not in better condition at all. This thing only has 171,000 miles. Leather interior. Automatic, obviously. This was the first 4-door I bought, and I just thought, you know, I should do it right. It's an Integra, you know. Basically, what I'm selling for these cars is the rear disc, the front spindles, the subframe, and the interior. So I thought, being a sedan, had a leather interior, I didn't know it was so beat. I thought I was gonna do all right, but I didn't do all right. I still have this thing, and usually I don't like to strip them until like most of it is gone, but I think this is going to be one of those where I have to strip it, list everything separately, and just wait for things to slowly sell, because the way it is right now is not doing too good. I've also been super busy with this YouTube 30 for 30 June. So July, this baby's going to get dismantled and straight to the junker. But I did sell something pretty big off of this car. So if this gives you any idea, whoa. I think we found it. Whoa. Whoa. Right into the trunk. So obviously the whole quarter panel was sold off of this car. Believe it sold for about 150, 200 bucks I sold it for. And that's the only thing besides that and the fender I haven't sold, and some minor interior panels I haven't sold anything. So, you know, this is it. If you need parts, holla at me, because I got a lot of them. All 4 doors, door panels, seats, front and rear. I'll sell everything cheap. Whoa. I'll sell it cheap because I need it gone. I need space for other projects, or I just need space. I don't want this anymore. I was selling these cars for parts in a month, so to see this one been sitting here for 3 months, it's disappointing. Also, if you're wondering why we didn't do a where are they now video, is because they are exactly where they were last time you saw them. So let's go see the next car. All right, we have reached car number 3, and it's right here, not there, here. This is, as you can tell from the top, Integra RS, but this one's beat. Look at it, look at that fender. God damn. Wheels belong to cousin Jerry. Look at all that rust back there. Rust is nuts. Like, there's nothing left in there. Crazy rust there as well. But besides that, it's actually pretty. Uncle Rigo tells a pretty funny story about cousin Ariel. I don't know if you guys seen him or not, but it's like he went back in the day and looked at a car that was like, the front end was like by the door, like the car was crashed so hard, like the headlights were like at the door. And cousin Ariel was like, but it has mint quarter panels, and that's what I sound like over here talking about. But it got a mint roof though. Anyways, it's a complete car. It's a shell actually. I have been in here picking things apart. I came and stole the fuel pump. Another car that I was gonna show you guys, but maybe I'll show you guys later. It's nothing cool. I traded a motor and transmission for an Accord, and it needed a bunch of work, but it's beat. I think it's easier to sell a car than a motor, so that's what I did. But this thing, the reason why I bought this was because I was going to use this as my replacement race car, but turns out not only is the title messed up on it, but it's a 96. My other RS is a 94, and I prefer an OBD1 car. Although this car is probably going to develop to not being a road-worthy car, I still would like not to have to deal with emissions. So this car being 96, having a messed up title and all that rust, no go. So it's going to be another parts car. So again, fender's shot, hood is good, door is good, quarter panel shot. I think the rear bumper is actually pretty good. Let's see, open the hood. And this thing is rusted. My other RS is bad, but this thing is close second. Could actually be worse. The only perk about this car is an original manual car. Being that it's a 96, I'm not really interested in racing around with it. I could do some parts off of this for another car of mine, for multiple cars of mine. So, ow, this freaking thing has thorns. That kind of hurt. But anyways, look at these taillights. This thing is a racer. This guy was a racer. But anyways, rear bumper is good. Still has an exhaust. Oh, this thing's everywhere. In reality, it had the potential of being a pretty good candidate, but if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Still could get my money. I believe cousin Jerry and cousin Gary, the Peralta boys, went out and picked this up for me for like, I think all in it was 600 bucks. I think I paid like 500 bucks for the shell, or 400 or something like that. And I got some harnesses. It has a carpet. This carpet I could actually use for the GSR, but it's gray, and the GSRs come with like a black carpet. Smells like fuel in here. See how many miles this thing has. I think this may actually have less than my other car. Does that say 153? I think that says 153. Yep, 153. So it actually has less mile than my other car, but it has more rust. Well, to this car's defense, my other car has been messed with. It actually has some patch panels, but it's rusting again. But yeah, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.